I got 22.
Sorry, in the roll. You had a 22?
Yes.
Okay.
Just updating my applications.
And Lord Midaraka, roll.
See, I see you forgot about me, Lord Midaraka. That was quick. You got stuck in wanting to buy businesses and shit, and you forgot about me.
I rolled a 23. I forgot I was muted.
23. Okay. All right, you're going before Reinhardt. Okay. All right, Show, you go first. This creature also has scales all over its body. This giant horned reptile is getting ready to charge you. What are you gonna do? Nick.
I scream
Eee!
and immediately throw a dagger at it in fear.
All right, roll your attack.
A 1.
You throw the dagger and you throw it limply, and it flips in the air and it falls on you. You take 3 damage as it hits you in your leg.
That kind of sucks.
All right. How many hit points were you?
Now, well, I'm at full hit points, so I was at 323. Now I'm at
320.
Now I'm at 320. Or yeah, 320.
All right, so you accidentally stabbed yourself, and your turn is over. Lord Midaraka, you've just made a contract with the Dave, the shopkeeper, the drow shopkeeper from Dave's Potions. What are you gonna do?
Eddie?
Yes?
The initiative was just for the turn order, right?
Right.
Just for clarification. Okay.
Yeah. Davis?
I am going to
silently contemplate my next action.
What are you doing?
I'm selling him the door.
You never bought the door.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, he did buy the door. You sold him the door. How much did you pay?
I paid $3,000 for it.
All right.
Yes, turn other people insane. Why don't you?
He pays you $3,000 for the door.
Oh no, but our business deal is half the value. Remember,
he pays you 15. He pays you 1,500 for the door.
I do believe this could fetch a much higher price than $1,000, to be honest with you. I haven't seen anything quite like it. I would get it formally appraised.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we can do. We'll get a wizard in here and take a look at it.
I'm a wizard.
Reinhardt, what are you gonna do?
Look at matter.
Hey, Eddie?
Yeah.
Are there any items that offer specifically, like, magic resistance or spell resistance wherever?
You asked this question already. There are, but they're rare.
And... Okay. Would he have any? Or do you have to roll the die?
I would have to roll a die, and I don't know what they are. That's the problem. And I've never really heard of anybody getting anything like that, so that's the only problem.
Okay, doesn't matter. Do I have anything that'll let me try and find Zim?
What?
I'm just gonna look through my character sheet, see if I have anything that might build. Oh. Do you have a magic item that could help us find someone we were separated from?
Oh, good. You're actually bothering to look for me.
I could give you a crystal ball so you could scry on the person.
Yeah, that'll work.
I don't know if there's. I don't know if that's an actual thing though. That's the thing. I don't know how to start
that. Davis. Is
a
there an
magic
item
that
that
you can
like
use to find a person with?
Yeah.
A scrying? Something of scrying?
Right.
I mean,
I guess, yeah.
There should be scrying items. Purring
Right.
items.
For the record, Zin,
Yeah.
in character, Reinhardt's just like, alright, usually he's back by now, so maybe he got lost.
Mm. I'm not some
I
lost
mean-
puppy, dude. Come on, man.
Dog, this is not the first time you've ran off
Alright.
on your own.
Well, what you could find is
I
you could find.
know
Okay, here's the
that.
thing. He could give you a crystal.
Okay.
He could give
Okay.
you. He could give you a crystal ball, but you would need a wizard or someone who knows how to scry to do it.
There you go. There's a link to the item page.
It's a wondrous item. Crystal ball. Yep, there we go. Price varies.
So
Okay.
base crystal balls are 42 grand with see invisibility, 50 with telepathy, 70 with true seeing, 80, and with detect thoughts, 51.
Okay, he actually has all of them available except for the one that does detect thoughts. So he's got a crystal ball with see invisibility, crystal ball with telepathy, crystal ball with true seeing.
You don't want to see my thoughts.
Oh, I want to see your thoughts.
I don't think Reinhardt wants to see his thoughts.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
that's a good idea. That's a good thing.
Oh no, we do want to see his thoughts. We
No,
want to
you
watch
don't.
him go.
Yeah.
How is she 745?
I don't know.
I don't believe that. Hold on.
But yeah, and they're all like at a 75% discount because it's you. So,
Okay, but we still need to get a wizard to use it, right?
I think so, yeah.
You'll find a wizard back in probably the castle.
Yeah.
Here's the stamped one.
Try the castle. You never know.
Yeah, if you've got pre.
All right, the
That's
all right. So the first one is 10,500.
God, that's a lot. But then again, considering what players normally start off with.
The second one is 12,500.
Okay, yeah. That's good. I love this too much.
Good. You're taking your insanity very well. The third one is 17,500.
Well, no. The description doesn't say anything about having to be a wizard to use it.
Hang on. And the last one is 20,000. The most common form of scrying device, a crystal sphere about 6 inches in diameter. So well known, these items that many so-called oracles or fortune tellers use similar appearing but completely non-magical replicas of these items to ply their trade. Character can use magical crystal ball to see over virtually any distance or into other planes of existence. As with the spell, scrying will DC 16 negates. A crystal ball can be used multiple times per day. Yeah, I guess you can do it. But the DC to resist its power decreases by 1 for each additional use. Yeah.
I guess it's because the spell is enchanted on the actual item.
Yeah.
So don't have to cast the spell
All right.
yourself.
So your options, options price wise are 12,500. Wait, no, 20,000, 17,500, 12,500, and 10,500. 10,500 for the cheapest, and the least good one. 20,000 for the best.
How much was the one with telepathy?
The one with telepathy is 17,500.
Are you trying to go insane? Because that's what you're gonna do.
Talking to you is not reading your mind.
Although with the telepathy one, once per day you may attempt to implant a suggestion spell, as a spell will DC 14 negates as well. You may plant a suggestion in the person's head.
I'll get the one with telepathy.
Okay, you buy the crystal ball with telepathy.
Alright. I'm going to make sure to add that to my item list before I forget real quick.
Okay. Bought a crystal ball with telepathy. Alright, and Zin, what are you going to do?
You said there were like 2 humans just there, right?
What?
You said there were like 2 humans in here.
Yeah, there's two. There's an old couple that are sitting on opposite sides of the room in rocking chairs, just laughing at you and smiling weirdly.
Huh. I'm just gonna sit here and just like. I'm not gonna do anything. I'll just sit there and watch them.
They just rock back and forth and stare at you with these weird smiles on their face, laughing. And you sit there being crazy, and occasionally the spiders crawl all over you. Meanwhile, Zin. Meanwhile, Show.
Yes.
Excuse me. Other person. This creature is going to do a powerful charge, and and it is going to charge you. And it's not only going to charge you; it's going to trample over your body as it passes. So, what's your AC?
21.
Okay. Uh, 29. It hits. You take 40 damage from being impaled by its horns, and you also have to make a reflex save.
Okay. $17.
Okay. So after being
nice.
gored, you're at 280, and you made a 17. That is not high enough, so you get trampled.
Aw. That kind of sucks. Hey.
And you take another 26 damage from being trampled. You're stabbed, and the coffin's destroyed.
Oh.
Good. It needed to be. Never trust coffins in this hellhole.
So you are at 254. And you've been impaled and stomped all over, and that did not feel nice.
No.
And it's your turn.
I guess I'll pull out my crossbow and shoot him?
Okay, you stand up, bloodied after being impaled and whatnot, and you pull out a crossbow. It's in melee with you, but it's got its back to you. You may fire away. You may fire when ready.
15.
Does not hit. It shoots and actually bounces off its scaly back and doesn't hit. Can you make more than one attack?
That's
Not going to end well.
I can. I'll just use my longbow and shoot again.
Crossbow or longbow? What are you using?
Well, I'd have to. Well, actually, no. One of my feats allows me to not have to take an action to recharge the crossbow, so I'll just use the crossbow gun.
Okay.
$16.
It also bounces off the scales and does nothing.
Yes. And that's about all I can do.
Okay. All right. Lord Midaraka, you have sold the mirror. What are you gonna do? Sold the door.
I love how you just completely forgot about me, Miraka.
I haven't forgotten about you. I keep coming to your turn. You just sit there being crazy. Said the spider.
Your role playing is so well. I love it.
And meanwhile, you're just sitting here. You're just busy buying up percentages in the potions business and shit.
Till next we meet, good sir, and I go to walk out.
All right, come on by. We'll have your cut.
Is the door open?
It is not open.
God. Is Reinhardt inside?
No.
Reinhardt is inside. He just bought a crystal ball.
You want him to suffer too?
Reinhardt, are you ready to leave?
Sure, just a moment.
Okay,
Open
I'll wait for you.
And use the
Are you gonna
crystal
hold your
ball.
action?
I'm gonna try to open this door.
No, fuck you.
Roll. Make a
Don't
percentile. Make a percentile
Do
roll.
it. You're going to die.
I make an 86.
You're able to open the door, no problem.
I'll be waiting outside for you.
You, sir, want death, don't you?
I mean, just
One of the
because
small
he has a
spiders looks at
panic
you
attack,
confused.
just because he has a panic attack doesn't mean he's going to die.
One of the small spiders looks at you confused and lays its eggs in your hair.
Okay. Sure. Whatever. Sure.
What the fuck?
Whatever.
Alright,
Yeah.
Can I use the crystal ball to find where Zin
Lay
is?
your eggs in my hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you may. Let's look over the rules. Hey, Zin.
Yeah.
Do you want to be found? Do you want to be scryed upon?
Fuck it, why not? They can't understand me anyway.
Okay, so you're willingly failing your will save.
Yep.
Okay. So
I'm just
you
not gonna
activate
make
the
it.
crystal ball, and you see the inside of an abandoned warehouse full of spider webs, and there's Zin talking to himself, covered in spiders.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Red Hat? You good? I
You
know
see,
you're there.
you see him
I know
saying,
you're scrying on me.
you see him talking as if he's looking
Well,
right at you.
it has telepathy, so we can have an actual conversation.
Um,
That's the reason I got the one with telepathy.
send and
Okay.
receive mental messages. Yeah, okay. You hear his thoughts. You hear him saying that.
Okay. How you doing?
What are you
Good.
doing? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just here. The door fucked with me, man. The door fucked with me.
Do you want me to come and get you, or do you want to just meet up at the castle?
You know what? I'll meet you there. I'll meet you at the castle. Yeah, I'll be there. Don't worry. May take me a while.
When you
but
say
I'll get there.
you'll be there, how long will it take?
Fuck it. I might walk. I don't know. Probably like 10, 20 minutes. Might walk.
Oh,
Might not. That depends. I might teleport. I don't know. Maybe. I'll figure it out.
okay. As long as it's by the end of the day, that's fine.
Yep, sure.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Mm-hmm. See ya.
This is where you should have gone on a tangent about how irrelevant time is.
Eh?
I cut the connection and walk out the shop.
Like, straight up, that's what I would have done. You know, how long? Time is such a weird thing. It's so irrelevant. We
Yeah.
are.
Okay, see
Do we really?
you later, buddy. Hope everything's okay. Zin, so what are you gonna do? You just you somehow your pinging told you that Reinhardt was looking at you. You had a telepathic conversation with him.
Oh, that was nice.
Raichu can learn psychic.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
you
was
did
nice.
mention it before that people can tell when they're being scryed upon.
He actually has to make a will save to resist it and know that he's being scryed upon. But since he doesn't
Oh,
care, he automatically failed.
And because he's insane.
Well, he willingly
And because I'm insane, I
I can
already
he
feel the
know.
rebels
he
in
willingly failed the save. He willingly failed the save, so it automatically works then.
But because I'm insane, I automatically detected that you scryed.
No, you
on
didn't
me.
necessarily. No. That's not how this works. You didn't
No,
know. You
yeah.
just you know, you kind of
Eh.
know. It's like you're just crazy. You're
Eh.
just cuckoo for cocoa bush. You're nutty. You're wonkier than a sack of ham.
You would-
You're nuttier than a fruitcake.
You would do anything for a Klein Duck bar.
You do anything for a Klondike bar. You've got a screw loose. You're skipping without a rope.
Hey, Spider, little dude, you got a Klondike bar?
You're a few fries short of a Happy Meal, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll
You're
let you
one of those
lay
guys
rights
that,
on
like
me if
you're one of those
give me a
midnight
Klondike
freaks
bar.
at Denny's talking to yourself and licking your pennies. You got a French fry growing out of your beard. Don't go there. That guy, he's weird. You know it's all thing. You know it's all good and everything's all right when you hear the scream in the middle of the night. Ooh, it feels so good when I murder. I get happy. Happy, happy, happy. Yes, I'm happy, happy, happy. Yes, I'm happy, happy, happy. Yes, I'm happy, happy, happy. Yes, I murder, murder, murder you. I murder, murder you, murder you. I murder, murder, murder you. I murder, murder, murder you. That's for all my juggalos that are listening. Yeah. ICP, Insane Clown Posse. Hi. What?
Peeler.
What?
Let's
You didn't
get
know I
back
was
to
a
the game.
juggalo, did you?
I didn't know you were a juggalo. My respect for you has gone a little bit down.
That's fine. Fucking magnets, how do they work, man?
I'm full of Christmas semen. I don't know what it is, but it's hot. It's like heaven's orgasm inside an oatmeal cookie shot.
Yeah.
Well,
This is the weirdest
my
session, but it's all
insane
arcade.
ramblings have caused this whole place to derail.
Yeah. Alright, so Zin, what are you gonna do?
Fuck it. Teleport to the tower. Teleport to the castle.
Which castle?
Where am I right now?
You are in a warehouse in the bazaar of Zith Mortain.
Castle I left before I went. I don't know.
You gonna go to the Castle Morcaine?
Sure.
Where do you go in Castle Morcaine?
Where's the Queen Ring?
Throne room?
Most likely.
Teleport there.
You teleport in the throne room, and suddenly the guards draw their swords, startled, and the queen raises her hand to stop. It's like, Zin, are you okay? Are you feeling better? Where's Reinhardt and Lord Mitaraka?
They'll be here. I looked in this door, and some shit happened, and
How messy is the room he's in?
He's now in a very nice room because he's in the throne room.
Okay.
I saw this door, and Lord
Hold on.
Mitaraka decided to open it, and I decided to look into it, and turns out I'm insane now.
Why are you covered in spiders?
Oh yeah, that. I was in a warehouse, and
These guys
I
are
just
my
didn't really care about shit, and like right now, I don't really care that I'm really talking to you, but I mean, I am.
You do not look well.
Yeah.
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 Maybe you should go back to the cleric.
Probably.
Do you want me to escort you to Tumen? I mean, what's this door that you look into? This door made you crazy?
Yeah, this door. It was like a door that showed the future or something like that, and
You saw the future, and the future made you insane.
yes,
Why? What was so?
it was horrifying. Mitaraka asked the door a question like, "What would happen if Reinhardt, Mitaraka, and we just didn't, if we failed to stop Karansali?" And it's not good. It's not good.
Well, what? What will happen?
She ends up summoning a bunch of undead and just ravaging the whole world is just gone at this point. So, yeah.
Undead overrun the world and kill everybody?
Yes.
All the more reason for us to stop them. But that drove you insane?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Okay, we need to get you back to the cleric. He might be able to do something for you.
Okay. Do
All
what you need to.
Come. She gathers together her guards. And it's like we'll escort you. We'll escort you there.
Okay.
And they get the spiders off of him. So
Yeah.
the guards take a minute to pull the cobwebs off you, and they unfortunately do not get the spider eggs out of your ear, but they do get the spider eggs out of your hair, and they kind of shoo the they There's a druid.
You're not role-playing your insanity very well.
Yeah.
He's so insane, he doesn't care.
Yeah. And
I'm
they start escorting you through the castle, and they're going to take you back to Gorodar. The Triceratops.
He's so insane, he's just Zen.
He's just, yeah.
The Triceratops.
That shit. The lizard creature with horns that is totally not a dinosaur. Totally not a dinosaur. Turns and is going to gore you. What's your AC again?
21.
21. Okay.
Oh. Being insane for a little one, though.
Okay, 29 hit. You take...
I mean, there's no guarantee this can cure you.
Yeah.
That's perfectly true.
You take 20 damage as it stabs you with its horns. And you were at 234?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, your turn.
Oh. I would like to kind of want to give it a hug, but I mean that ain't gonna do much.
I mean, it's, you know,
It's,
it seems to have a stabby response to you hugging it.
Meanwhile, the queen is cheering me, laughing out of nowhere. Just
Des is looking at you, as are all of regards, as you're muttering to yourself and saying weird things.
oh, that's funny. Oh, you're trying to hug it. Oh, it's cute.
Shall I castrate him, my lady? No, he's crazy. Just stop. Let's get him to the cleric.
I cast banishment.
You cast banishment on the creature.
Yes, it must make a successful charisma saving throw or be banished. If the creature is native to the plane of existence, you banish that target to a harmless demi-plane.
Alright, what's the save I have to make? A charisma save? I forget you're a
Yes.
5e build, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, question?
Hold on. What's the save I have to make? What's the DC?
20.
20. Okay. Reinhardt, what's your question?
Does Zen being insane just give him all metagame information, or
No, that's how he's choosing to roleplay it. Okay. It makes a 12. It does not succeed. You cast banishment on it, and you cast a spell. Well, do you want to do your flourish? You want to describe how you do it?
I look at it and I go, "Get away from me, you creepy, ugly-looking creature!" And I proceed to go back to the shadows.
All right.
And cast banishment.
You cast a spell. This course of purple energy shoots from your hands, zaps the creature, and the creature winks out of existence. Where is how long does it stay banished? Because it's native
For 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, all right. It's gone for a minute.
I then proceed to leave this area.
While clutching your stomach from your gore wounds and being badly wounded, you start leaving the room, and we'll get back to you in a minute.
And I would like to head back to the gorilla.
Okay, we'll get back to you in a minute. Lord Metaraka, what were you doing? You were standing outside waiting for Reinhardt. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have walked out.
All right. What are you guys gonna do?
Most of them forgot me.
So-
Now I'm over here.
I found Zen.
Oh,
He said
you
he'd
did?
meet us back at... Yeah, crystal ball, all that. He said he'd meet us back at the castle, so let's just get going.
Wonderful. Let's go.
All right. You start going through the bazaar. You go across the big spider web, and you start going to the castle. Right. You got to get the
By
castle.
the way,
Yeah.
what did you see in that door that made them run away?
A very dark, very bad future for this place if we don't succeed. Not only for this world, not only town, the city, this whole landscape, this planet. Beyond that, the stars you see up in the sky at night from the top side slowly flicker after this planet fades.
Reinhardt, make a will
These
save.
symbols to us.
Yeah, you're gonna need it. You better pass this. You're gonna go insane if you don't.
I don't think so. It's not going to be as bad as if I failed. It's not going to be as bad as your guys's.
Eh,
Seeing as
true.
how-
Merely could never imagine the mere sight of drive
Do I
men
have-
insane.
Any bonuses for this?
Granted,
No,
the
no.
argument could be that the imagination is worse than the actual seeing of it, so I
True.
mean, it could be even worse.
True. It's just a straight will save.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, you're fine. But you have a shudder
Yeah.
as you realize that your friend is not lying. He saw a terrible possible future, and it's very grave. And a shudder goes down your body, and you feel as though that same force that made you uncomfortable the other day after you betrayed Devden, you feel like it's shining down on you now, and it's filling you with resolve that you need to be victorious.
And Defton died because Defton needed to.
Should we not succeed, the early stages, collect the worst, it will not stop there. First, it will be the undead at Mare Mydra, then coming here, spreading throughout the top side of the world. Soon the gods will be challenged and will by one. Then beasts, creatures that we've never seen or could have imagined, float again through our dimension, or through this dimension, I should say. No longer sealed away by that magic that's so old we can't even fathom. It is grave. It's dark.
Indeed. A grave future, indeed.
It is not just this dimension at risk, but every one of them.
Fear not, we shall end it before such a future.
Now, quick, let us rejoin our companion. I do believe he took it worse than I did.
You go through the
Indeed.
bazaar, and you make your way to the big spider web, and you head back to the castle, and you're right about to go to the castle doors when suddenly Dessa comes out of the castle with some honor guards with her, and Zin, looks haggard and looks like some baby spiders are coming out of his ear.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey,
How you
Eddie,
doing?
Yeah.
for just out of curiosity, what's the hit die for, like, gods and stuff?
High. They're epic level, but they also have divine rank, so they have other bonuses.
Okay. Just curious if there's an actual number for, like, what level they were total.
High. They usually have at least 20 levels in at least one stat, but they have also multiple like class levels. They're epic. They're epic. They vary because they're different. They're a bunch of different gods.
Okay. Just curious because you brought up the topic of the gods fighting the things.
Yeah. You have reunited with Zin, and he's got spiders crawling out of his ear.
Oh, hey guys. How y'all doing?
Ah,
I'm gonna go get myself mentally fixed. Yeah.
I need to go see a therapist.
Yep.
so you did use teleport after all.
That I went sane.
Are you well, friend?
No, I am not.
I know there was a lot to take in from what we saw.
Oh yes. It was a lot. It was so much that I left and went to go hide in a warehouse.
Hmm.
I could not track you down, so I decided to rejoin Reinhardt and potentially have me track you down later.
Tell me, you did take him to see the cleric, right? Was this before or after this happened?
This was after the cleric that we saw the store.
Oh my god. Alright. He's warning of a terrible future in which the undead rise up and destroy everything.
It is not just everything you see around. What he has probably called it sounds as though he did all of it for you.
To be perfectly honest, I didn't tell her all of it because I didn't want her to go insane. She would probably go insane if she.
Well, let's
If
not
I
worry about.
had
Let's get you fixed, and then we'll get you fixed, and we'll take care of. We'll have you put a stop. We'll go in. We'll stop by Ray. We'll put an end to this and make sure it doesn't happen.
Yes. Let us go back to the cleric once again.
Okay, and my phone is officially dead, so I have to use random.org from now on. The rest of the night. So, hello, random.org. How are you? So, you guys start walking, and you go back to the bazaar, and you go into level 15. There's big black puddings there, and it's like, oh, hello, you're back so soon. Oh, Lady Dessa, how are you? How are you?
I'm kind.
I trust Reinhardt has put in a good word for me. He hasn't had time. We're wondering if you could do some more for Zin. He's kind of...
More work. Hi. I'm insane. Help me.
Hold on a second. So, what happened?
I looked at this door, and it turned me insane. Shit happened.
You looked at a cursed item.
Please just fix me.
I guess
Please.
since we're all sitting here, let's consider it. I shall recount the events.
Probably not. Probably best not to go into too much detail. Long and short of it is, magic door can show possible futures. Asked the question, shouldn't have been asked. Saw some sort of eldritch monstrosities devouring the world. Zin didn't take it too well.
No, I did not. No, I did.
Well, if you've been driven mad, you seem very mad. The type of madness
But it is
you
not
are.
just this world.
You are so mad.
It is every dimension at risk. That is how grave this situation is.
Ah, Garadar shall shine upon all of you and protect us. We'll stand up, seeing as how other gods are missing, unfortunately.
The gods could not stop this. If we do not stop this before it gets out of hand, the gods will fall one by one.
The gods will fight alongside us then, and as we know, other gods are in danger. Indeed. So what can Garadar do for us? I can do this for you, but there is a problem. I have been casting many spells today, as part of my rites, and in order to do this, I would need to ritually class, but the problem is, our friend Sin here is very insane. This is the type of thing that this madness is almost incurable. But, as you know, Dessa, that nothing is beyond the gods. I will do this, but for payment...
So you're telling me I have to pray to God. Wonderful.
No,
Okay.
no, not for you, not for you. I wish... I will do this for you, but you must raise Garadar in the esteem in this city. I wish to... In the absence of Loth, who I will gladly assist you in finding the nature of what has happened here, you must raise him up. You must raise and honor Garadar, so he is greater in respect in this city, as one of the greater drow gods.
Aha! A cleric who seems to be greedy.
Not greedy. I just wish to elevate my deity. Garadar has not received the respect that he needs, and yet many of the Underdark worship and revere him. He is notable. If it were not for him and the beast with which he summoned, Loth and the other drow gods would have been vanquished when the Dark Ones came. Corellin would have destroyed them if he had not hidden them with his magics. You know this. You know of the teachings, Dessa. We studied it together when we got to the seminary. Yes, and in the end, Garadar was still treacherous of Loth, as all the male gods happen to be. The patron is distrustful of all men, unfortunately. That's been a flaw of hers, something that's not perfect. We could argue about your semantics one way or the other. I don't... Fine. You're the only... We need every force that we can right now in order to overcome Karansali before she drowns us all. I will allow you and your clerics and your order to be raised. You will not surpass Loth. I don't care how silent she is. Of course not. I would never dream of raising her in such esteem. But I do wish to have more meetings with you on this matter. Very well. You may have a seat in my court, Tumen. But just begin. I must warn you, it will be a long service. It will take me time to restore this one. Zin! Sit. He begins lighting candles and chanting in some kind of strange ritual, partial deep speech, partial in Undercommon and Elven. The black puddings once again move about the room and begin tapping the walls with goop. He actually has Zin and the others perform some kind of ritual. They pour some kind of drow wine on Zin's body, and they begin casting various spells. Cast Greater Restoration. Okay, the first thing that happens is you are no longer at -10 sanity, you're at -9 sanity. You are no longer insane. You're no longer permanently insane. You're still insane, but you're no longer permanently insane.
Okay.
That took 10 minutes. They begin the rituals again. They do it over and over again. You're basically stuck here for an hour.
Okay.
The second spell restores your sanity stat itself to 60. You're no longer you're no longer raving lunatic. You're no longer your sanity itself has been restored. However, you have still been scarred and chained by this event. You still are a neat freak, and you still are a sexual sadist, but you're no longer noticeably insane. And that's 20 minutes.
Okay. So
how do you feel, my son?
So I'm back at 60 then.
You're back at 60, but you're still a neat freak, and you still are a dominatrix in bed. You're still technically insane.
Can I get rid of these eventually?
You can ask him if you want to keep. Like, how do you feel? He's asking you how. He's asking you as you're going on. Is like, do you feel better?
I do actually.
I feel so good. In fact, I want to keep going.
You know what?
Or I would like to organize all of your plates and then have some really brutal sex with Dessa over here, choking her the entire time.
I mean, fuck no, I can't say that now. I'm saying shit.
Are you actually saying this right now?
Hey, for the record, how long did
It took 20 minutes. It took 20 minutes so far.
Okay. That wasn't as long as it thought it would take.
But it all depends on him. How do you feel?
I feel good. I'd rather like to get rid of this compulsion for neatness and stuff because we live underground and
you still don't feel well?
I seem to not like dirt as much.
You're still scarred. You're still scarred.
I...
Sit down, my friend. Sit down. There's more than we must do. He keeps casting the ritual again, covers you in more wine, does the whole thing. Another 10 minutes. It's been 30 minutes now. Cast Great Restoration again. You no longer obsessively compulsive with neatness. However, you still are a sexual sadist. You still want to have really rough sex with women.
I mean, that part's not that bad.
I mean, you want a Christian. You want to like Christian Grey them. I want to say you want to take Anastasia.
I want to be fucked on a cross.
Yeah, you want to be fucked on a cross. You want Anastasia. You want to beat Anastasia Steele to the point where she doesn't want to look at you. That's what you want to do.
You want her to scream "Namaste" while you're in bed.
Right. All while you're choking her, like just like until her eyes roll back into her head.
Yeah.
How do you feel, my son?
You want to be a different type of holy man.
I'm glad that you got rid of the neatness. Now, all you have to do is get rid of the of this weird dominatrix thing that I have.
What are you talking about, dominatrix thing? Why do you describe what you're feeling in detail around all these strange people? He doesn't do that. He takes you back. He takes you back into S15, into the far back room. So, like you can tell me in private here. I am a priest.
Right,
What's going on with you?
So, I've got this urge to have sex with people very roughly. Like
I have a perfect way to describe it, actually.
Please help me.
He takes you back outside and puts you down, and he does another ritual. The whole thing takes 40 minutes now. He covers you in wine, casts a ritual, like starts covering you in strange ichor and goop. Cast Greater Restoration. You are now completely sane again. You no longer have the desire to choke women in bed.
Okay.
I was going to say, you want to have sex with her, that kind of bestiality sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So how long did it take overall?
40 minutes.
Okay. That means
Okay.
I healed four times.
Meanwhile, back
That's
in
better.
Maramydra, you have banished a triceratops, and you are running out of the room. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you run out of the room. You are back in C-43, the dining room, and you noticed that the door is ajar, and like it looks like they tramped the thing through here, and the table is slightly ajar as if it accidentally bumps it coming through. But there's no people in here.
I'm going to. You know what? I'm gonna actually go back to that bridge that's open.
Okay. Hold on. You were on. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. I think I'm looking at the wrong map real quick. You're at. Hold on. Okay, you were at. Yeah, you were at level 4 actually. Right? Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm having trouble finding it. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, okay, all right. No, you're at level 5. No, you're at level 5 again. Yeah, you are at level 5 again because you took the
Yep.
yeah, you took the
That thing.
Wait. Did I get these fucking screwed up?
Maybe.
Oh god damn it.
Always a possibility.
Okay, you went down. All right. You went down some stairs. You opened a door. You were on level 4 and you went into the shaft and there was 2 doors to your left and your right. Did you get into the shaft again?
Yes.
Float up? You got in the shaft and floated upward, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That took you to level 5. And there was all those rooms. And yeah. Okay.
So I'm going back down that shaft to get to that bridge.
Okay, you go back down. If you go back down, okay, so you're back in the room with the big blue shaft. You're gonna jump down there and you're gonna go down the shaft.
Yes.
Okay, you go back
Towards
down.
where that bridge is.
You go back down, and you are in the room with the hallway and the 2 doors to your left and right. You're gonna go back to the doorway with the stairs.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. You open the door. You go up the stairs. You're back in the room with the stains, and you're gonna go back to the door to the bridge.
Yep.
You go to the bridge and hold on. All right, nothing happens on the bridge. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to climb up that wall.
What wall?
I'm gonna try and climb up this tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You start climbing. I'll get back to you. Okay. Okay.
Damn it, not my off. Not my
Okay.
other.
Lord Mitaraka, you've just seen Zin go through a ritual in which he was apparently cured of insanity. It took about 40 minutes. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to be thinking of how we can strategize, and then spending time with my idol.
Okay. And are you gonna do all this in that room with the priest of Garadar, Toothic? Tumik?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sit there quietly
Yes, okay.
thinking and talking to Chandler?
Yes. Yes.
You sit there quietly thinking and talking to Chandler. Reinhardt, what are you gonna do?
I'm praying to Cord.
What are you gonna say to Cord?
No, I'm gonna pray to him.
What are you gonna say to Cord?
Oh. Is Zin okay? Is he fixed now?
Roll D100.
Or... It's 55.
Roll again.
86.
You have a vision, and you see Cord standing before you, hands on his shoulders, ripped with muscle, and he extends to you a big thumbs up and smiles. Your vision ends.
Okay.
Zin, what are you gonna do?
Alright. I'm safe now.
Yes.
Okay, so
Well, let's not go that far.
yeah.
You're
Yeah,
not
it is what it is.
insane.
Eh,
You're not
insane.
insane.
For all rights and purposes, you are back to where you were at before you looked in that cursed item.
Yep.
All right.
Just
To McFendrick, we are
Miraka, you
to
got rid of the
McFendrick, we are
dope,
grateful.
right?
We are grateful to you and Garadar for what you've done, and you have a welcome place on my court. And anything that you or your followers need, please come to me. As a cleric of Loth myself, I would actually like your counsel on exactly what happened to Loth. I will see what I can do, and perhaps we can shed some light on this. I sense that there is some kind of spiritual treachery that has taken place that has caused the great Loth to go silent. As do I. All right. We will not trouble you any more today. We'll let you rest. But by all means, come and speak with me soon. It'll be a pleasure, milady. And he takes her hand and kisses it. Thank you. And she moves to exit. Are you guys going to go with her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Zin, are you going to do anything in particular? Or are you just going to follow Dessa?
Me in particular?
Yeah.
I'll just follow her.
Okay, you follow her back to the castle. You go back to the castle. Now I have to kill Sho, so let's go kill Sho. Alright, hold on.
Yep.
I have stats for this. It's not that bad.
You have stats for fall damage?
Well, I can find them. I can definitely find them. How bad is this? How steep is this? Fucking A.
Probably very.
Alright, alright, so the problem is it's almost vertical. It's not completely vertical, but this is a very dangerous climb. But you may make
Remember, I have claws.
Okay. You can attempt
Doesn't
to climb.
it
You can
get
attempt to climb check.
Bigger. Right, isn't
Alright.
it like a spire hanging down from the top?
Yeah, I mean it's basically
So
this is a castle built out of a giant stalactite that goes from the top of the cave roof all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, so there should be plenty of things to climb on.
I mean, it looks like it gets smaller the higher up you go. Just
All right, make
Yeah,
your climb
so
check.
I need to make a. All right. Oh, an 18.
Okay, so where are you positioned? Where are you standing on the bridge itself?
Yeah.
Okay, you begin climbing.
Mm-hmm.
And you start grabbing the side and you start climbing up, and you barely get like 5 feet off the ground before you slip.
Oof.
Make a reflex save or a dexterity save.
5 feet, man.
Oh no.
Well, I may need to rethink my actions.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't recommend that you climb the thing.
shouldn't have climbed it.
A 7?
Ah,
You slip and fall, but you miss the bridge.
Oof.
You're 50
you
feet
are
up.
going to die here.
Um,
You are going to die here.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1d10 damage per 10 feet of fall or something like that. Or 1d6 damage per 10 feet of fall. It's per every 10 feet fallen past, if he falls more than 10 feet.
how many feet up am I?
Hang on.
4 stories?
1d6 points of damage per 10 feet of falling, so you're going to take 5d6. So, that's
not bad.
30
There's
minutes.
actually a certain distance where the game just says your character dies for falling this far. I think it's like 103 feet or something like that.
You lucky asshole. You take 13 damage. This is what happens when my fucking dice run out of juice for the night.
So I'm at 221.
Yeah, you are. You're at 221. Okay, so you fall, and you fall the fuck down. You fall. You're like 5 stories. You're like, again, you're like 50 feet up. You fall off the side. You fly down, and you hit the ground hard, and you take it, and you just slam the ground. Your entire body hurts. Your arms and legs are bruised. Your ribs are bruised, and you are now outside the castle. You are at level 1. And if you are actually next to C2, you're behind the castle, by level 1 by a small stairway that's labeled C2. You're actually on the north side of that wall, so you have to move to that location.
And now I either have to climb all the way up or.
Yes.
I don't know what exactly to do.
Yeah. Well, you could. Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and stand up
You stand up.
and
Your leg
seek
hurts.
some help.
Okay, from where?
Actually, I'll make a perception check
Okay.
to see if I see anything around.
I mean, the castle's surrounded by campfires that appear to be occupied by orcs and trolls and giants and demons and other monsters.
I will go up to one of these campfires. Specifically, I will go to the demons.
Oh, this is smart.
Wait, you're gonna do what?
And will ask for help.
You're gonna ask what? You're gonna ask what for
Look,
help?
I have a plan,
The
okay?
plan is to die horribly.
It's a shame.
No.
What for help? I'm sorry.
You go up to a campfire.
Demons help you.
They only want.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
you guys stocked up on water and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Alright,
or we're going to tomorrow.
alright.
Oh yeah, you got a hurricane coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're good.
it's gonna be nothing again.
Yeah.
We should be fine. It should be a category 1 by it actually gets to Tampa.
Yeah.
But I mean,
They predicted it's gonna be like a 4 when it first lands, but it's gonna be 1 by the time it actually moves inland.
Yeah, we'll be careful.
Okay.
Even then, we probably are only gonna get hit by like the rain at the edge
Yeah,
of the actual storm.
but you know,
if anything.
we might lose power or something like that, so it's good to stock up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure your stuff's backed up.
Yeah,
yeah.
doing it.
Yep.
6, 7, 8,
Yeah. Happens every year.
10, pretty much. 11. Okay, you see.
Same old, same old.
You come up to the camp, and there's several demons away, and there is a succubus that turns on you, and she kind of growls at you and drawing her claws. Roll initiative.
Well, I can't speak to her.
She's looks hostile. Everybody roll initiative again.
Son of, you're going
God
to
damn.
Well, I got a crit success.
Okay.
I got a 29.
Okay.
crit success. So
Hold on.
I got
Okay. Zin and Metaraka, what are your
13.
dexterities?
dexterity is 16.
19.
Okay, Lord Metaraka goes first. Zin. Crit. Show 29. Reinhardt, what'd you get?
13.
Okay. All right. So the succubus growls at you, and we'll get back to you. Lord Baraka, what are you gonna do?
You seriously find the succubus right
We are working on going to Mayor Mitra, right?
You are traveling back to the castle right now.
I guess I'm gonna keep going, walking that direction, man.
All right, you guys get back to the castle. Well, now what are you gonna do?
Gonna get set and prepared in order to teleport there.
You're just gonna gather all your shit and get ready?
Yeah.
All right, you go off and gather all your shit to get ready. Okay.
Unless we determine that it's better to go the next day and rest for the night.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording and start a new one. So hold on.